You're in this club, I can finally talk again. So I still sound weird because, I mentioned in the video before this I had COVID and I couldn't talk properly, so I didn't even talk in that video. But I can talk now, so, that's why I still sound, like my nose is blocked and everything. Well, it is, but yeah. I still want to make videos, even though I'm sick, because I'm pretty much just doing nothing in my room. I miss being with my son. I miss helping out and everything. I mean, not saying I'm amazing, obviously. I'm just saying, I feel bad that I can't do much, and I miss my son. So, yeah. Why the hell this is the second time I've seen someone use Cash Tira with floodgates. It doesn't work. Floodgates are only good in decks that aren't meta decks. For example, Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, Like, you summon a 3000 attack dragon. I mean, I get maybe summoning Kashtira monsters easily, and they have kind of alright attack, 2500, 2600. Maybe I get that, but you're better off not using Skill Drain in a Kashtira deck where you use a lot of monster effects, whereas Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, you're not really using too many monster effects like every other deck. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be me using the new Dark Magician, air quotes, card, which is technically not a Dark Magician card, but it has Dark Magician on it. Spell card, Monster Reborn. Such an amazing moment in the original series, the anime and the manga. When Yami Yugi is dueling against Pandora. That's the Japanese version of the name. I think the English one is, I forgot, was it Arcane or Arcana or something? I don't remember. I just preferred the Japanese name, where I just removed the English version out of my name. Oh god. Anyway, my opponent left. Now, I want to talk about something, but I'll talk about it in the next replay. This has been one of the worst showcases because I'm only using one copy of Spell Card Monster Reborn in my deck, and I just could never start with it. I could never draw the card, and every time I did have it, my opponent would surrender, and I wouldn't I just didn't have a chance to use it as well. So, but I've been playing for hours, and I just couldn't really get it. I did get it, which is why I'm making this video. Finally, I've been wanting to make this video for days, but I just couldn't because I just could never find the spell card. So yes, I there's a replay where you'll see it now. So yeah, if it was a Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, you best believe that would be my starting hand every goddamn game, because I've started with Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon maybe 15 games in a row. I started with Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, one copy in my deck. 15 games in a row, one card in my deck out of 40 cards. So there's 39 other cards, and I always started with Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, one copy. 15 games in a row is my record. Now, how could I have not gotten Spell Card Monster Reborn, which is one card, one copy in my deck? How? Why? I think I have 10 Dark Magician replays saved. I'm obviously not going to show them all in this video. I'm just going to show 5, and then I don't even know if I'm going to show the other Dark Magician ones. I mean, I guess I could actually. I could. Yeah, I will. Because I might as well. So this one has a lot of turns. And don't worry, you will see Spell Card Monster Reborn. It's going to appear eventually. Why is it lagging so much? That's weird. It's charging, so usually it's more powerful. Yeah, I don't know, it's got some little lag. I need to make more storage. I need more storage on my laptop because it's getting pretty low. Maybe that's why. A lot of people have been using Cyber Dragons lately. Like, it's so random. Like, I'm not saying anything. Like, just I never really saw Cyber Dragons much back then, but now people are just using Cyber Dragons all the time now. Like, I see them every few duels. It's crazy. It's cool, but did something amazing happen for them or something recently? I have no idea. But I'm seeing them a lot. Yeah, here I should have waited to use super polymerization. I just, you know, I did it too fast. I should have waited. But then again, that's a dark monster. Did I know my opponent was going to get power bombed, or just had power bombed in their hand? Yeah, sorry about the lag. My laptop's been on for ages, because you know, it's like all I'm doing in my room, just on my laptop, or watching, you know, streaming stuff on PS5. Yeah, usually my room had the PS4 and the PS5 was in the lounge room, but since I got COVID, I switched to PS4 and 5. So now the PS5's in the room. So here I banished that fusion, then I set summon limit. Oh god, my throat is getting dry. I need to drink more water. Which I haven't done today, and it's 4 PM. I've barely eaten as well. Like, when you're sick, you just don't feel like eating and drinking, but I should at least drink, you know, because it is important for me to drink water while I'm sick. I don't know why my opponent just summoned that in attack position. I guess my opponent actually forgot about summon limit a lot, which is funny. Sorry about the choppiness, the lag. Like I said, my laptop's been on for a long time. At least it's smooth most of the time, and then it just does some random. Yeah, my opponent just forgot about summon limit. How much defense does this have? 1,600, okay. And then yeah, my opponent couldn't summon the other Xyz, which would have been a problem. That definitely would have been a problem. This was a very long duel. Yami Yugi versus Zane, am I right? Zane Truesdale? Wasn't that his name? The English name? I don't know his Japanese name. I forgot his Japanese name. My opponent actually did some stuff here, which was pretty cool. I would have been screwed if I... Well... No. Well... Nah, I wouldn't have been screwed. That was fine. Yep, this choppiness, oh my god. Hopefully it doesn't, you know... Oh god. I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't affect with like the sync of the microphone audio. That was a crazy duel, man. God damn. I knew I had to summon Timaeus. I needed something that, like, you know, a monster that strong to take my opponent down. I think this is the duel where I have spell card Monster Reborn. So what's cool about spell card Monster Reborn is if you use Max C during your opponent's turn and you have spell card Monster Reborn set down, you can actually save your Max C if your opponent uses Called by the Grave on it. So that's pretty cool. So my opponent's using Dark Magician, which, you know, you don't really see too much. This I love this replay so much. I love this replay. This is one of my favorite replays ever. Watch what happens. My opponent summoned Dragon Master Magia in a Dark Magician deck like that. So with the, instead of using Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, used, yeah, Swamp. So I used Super Polymerization. I got rid of Magia. And then as I was about to use Spell Card Monster Reborn, my opponent surrendered. Bruh, that is such a good replay. Oh my god. It's going to be the last replay I show you. Yes, you'll get to see Spell Card Monster Reborn being used here finally, instead of just, you know, being in my starting hand and blah blah blah. So there's more replays I have saved that I didn't show in this video, but every time I see this deck, as soon as you negate this monster, like this monster's effect, they just can't really do anything too much. They just end their turn, you know. So I don't know much about this deck, but every time I negate this monster, they just you know, they just don't really do too much after that. There's other replays I haven't shown. I think there's like 2 or something where I duel against this deck, and they just don't do anything much after I negate that monster. So I don't have like a microphone stand up here. I'm actually holding the microphone, so I just forgot I can just lie down and record while looking at my laptop screen from a distance. So this is nice, because my microphone stand is connected to my table. I could take it off and put on something else here, but I thought it's just much more easier for me to just hold my microphone and just talk. So I'm not going to do live duels, because that might be pretty annoying to do while holding my microphone, but I'll definitely show replays and hold my microphone. I'm not going to lie, my opponent couldn't really do too much. It's not the greatest duel, but spell card Monster Reborn makes an appearance, finally. So I summoned Ash Blossom. I was like, I might as well just summon Baron, you know, because I can just negate anywhere instead of just the field, which Diabell Star can do, just negate cards in the field. But Baron has an Omni negate, so I can't even say some stuff properly. I used their community one just to make my opponent go, like, just to make my opponent surrender, because yeah, so I was just like, I'm happy with, you know, with like that, you know. It's not the greatest duel, but we could see spell card Monster Reborn do something, but even then it just wasn't the greatest duel. But like I said, I've been dueling for hours with this deck, and I just could never really find the spell card, so that's it. Alright, so this is the deck I was using in those replays. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. I'm probably going to take spell card Monster Reborn out, or maybe use it. Actually, no, I think I have to use it again because I have other replays saved. Maybe I can call the next video like failed spell card Monster Reborn video. I don't know. That's a lot of trap cards, goddamn. And yes, I am using SP Little Knight now. I see the vision. I just hated that card in general, but it is pretty easy to summon and it's useful in any deck. So I'm an SP Little Knight user now. Whatever. Well, should I say S column P Little Knight? Alright. I'll see you later. Bye.